Welcome everyone to the House of Dre's podcast. This is your host Dre himself. Welcome to the podcast. Of course. If you want to just hear the audio version of the podcast, which I do a lot weekly, usually without making the video here on YouTube, I apologize. Follow it on Spotify. This is the House of Dre podcast. Basically, it's just an animated version of myself with an afro with the House of Dre logo on there. But that's what you need to go find if you're looking for that, because I do audio more than I do video. But I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to do better. Look at your screen. Look at the screen. I found this on social media. I wish social media would stop. But keep going it because it gives me stuff to talk about. Somebody made a tier list. Somebody made a tier list of anime characters from only hard work plus gifted, mainly gifted plus hard work, and then put in no work at all. This should be fun, right? Now I don't know every single character on here, so I'm going to talk about the characters that I know of. So go ahead, hit the like, comment, and subscribe to the video, to the channel. I'm supposed to have done this like earlier this week. My apologies. Let's start from the bottom, work our way to the top. Put in no work. Ash Ketchum from Pokemon. Are we being serious? Seriously? No one didn't see episode one of Pokemon where he tried to get Pikachu in his Pokeball, and Pikachu said, "Nah, bro, you good." Not only that, but every Pokemon he had to pretty much capture from the last time I watched Pokemon, which was centuries ago. It was centuries ago. Centuries ago when I watched Pokemon, every Pokemon that Ash had to capture, of course, he had to train. He also had his most difficult Pokemons to deal with. Pikachu was one of them. Charizard was another one that he had difficult training in the very beginning. Um, Learning the Pokemon's attacks, their defense, learning what they can and can't do, etc., etc., etc. Yep, yep. Um, Very hard worker. So he should be hard work, only hard work. He should be up, hardly hard work. The next person is from Chainsaw Man. Have not watched that one. Apologies. Next one is Tanjiro. You put in no work for Tanjiro. Now I'm assuming this is like a engagement post, right? Engagement posts allow these people to put up idiotic things on here like this to get an engagement out of people, this to get their views up, this to get paid on social media. Tanjiro had to put in hard work altogether. Altogether. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He had to put in the work. There was no going around it. He had to put in the work. He had small talent, but not enough talent to warrant him being a demon slayer. Quite honestly, it's the complete opposite. Every demon that he walks up, spoiler alert, by the way, spoiler alert. I'm sorry, because season 4 just started. Spoiler alert. So hold on to your horses. Every every fight that he goes into, from his very first fight, from his very first demon killing, which he was able to do by himself. I mean, which he was able to do successfully, up until what was it, the final selection. Final selection, he did great there. After the final selection, he took on the demon that was the three-headed demon that was going around kidnapping all the girls. It had the cheddar like the with his teeth or whatever. He was able to beat them um with his sister's assistant, of course. And then you move on from there. You go to I can't remember what was the next one. I think the next one he was in that demon's house. I want to say, was that the next one? I think he was in the demon's house for the next one with the drums, drums. He had to deal with that. That's where he met Inosuke, and that's where he met Zenitsu. And he had to be quick. Basically, a lot like everything that Tanjiro does, he has to be quick. Now, I'm gonna try to break this down to y'all guys. Remember, he fought Rui, right? Remember Rui? Rui was lower rank 6. Was he lower rank 6? He was lower rank 6. I want to say. I think he was lower rank 6. He wasn't number one. Pretty sure he was lower rank. I think he was lower rank 6. I might be off. But when he fought Rui, he did all that work and all that power up and stuff. he still lost. Ruby's about to kill him still because Ruby decapitated his own head and put it back together before Tanjiro could do anything. So Tanjiro had all that rage built and stuff like that, and Ruby almost killed him anyway. The water Hashira had to come in and save Tanjiro, showcasing that Tanjiro still wasn't on those levels. And then you go to the Mugen Train arc when he had to deal with upper rank one. When he dealt with upper rank one, he still had problems with upper rank one. Now, not only did he still have problems with them, he still couldn't beat him by himself. Rangoku's speed and explosive and destruction capability help him help them beat upper rank lower rank one. It was Rangoku more than anybody else. Because even the demon guy said, he said, I just couldn't see all this stuff. I couldn't get the boy to go to sleep. And just that stupid Rangoku guy, that Flame Hashira guy, I couldn't kill. He had too much power, all this stuff. He took that L. Tanjiro didn't do it. It was that guy that did it. Of course, going face to face with upper rank three, pecking order, pecking order. Let's be honest here. You move on to the next season, and the next season you had the Red District, the not Red District, the Entertainer District. While he tried to have his best against them, upper rank six, still pecking orders. He could not touch them. He could not touch them without having a Hashira with him. Without the sound Hashira, he couldn't touch him. He couldn't beat none of them because he had to capitate both the sister and the brother's head, something he was not going to be able to do by himself. Still couldn't do nothing with that. Even in the next one, the next arc, where they're dealing with, what was that, upper rank? That was upper rank 5 and 4 at the same time. He still couldn't. Yeah, he finally decapitated the head, but it took forever for him to do that. I mean, godly. So there was no, if he was gifted or anything like that, it wouldn't have taken him that long. No, that man had to put in a lot of work this evening. And even, I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil the manga for y'all. Even so, no, I'm not gonna spoil nothing. He still had to put in a lot of work. So put him up, him and Ash need to go up to work hard. Work hard. They had to. There was no, they had to. Uh, the next two are from JoJo Bizarre Adventures, and that looks to be, and then the other one looks like Death Note. I haven't watched Death Note still. I don't know why. I put that on my list. I got y'all. Next up, we're looking at Jujutsu Kaisen. You're looking at the main character. It was in Yujiro. No, put in no work. No, he was talented. I think he was. I think he was like very talented. He was very talented. So I kind of want to move to mainly gifted plus hard work. I think I want to move him up to there because when we first introduced him, like episode 1 and stuff, when we was introduced to him, he already has superhuman, like his strength was already kind of crazy. You know, he had to do that shot put against his own teacher, and he broke the record. So right there could tell you that he was not a normal human being. And then he broke into that glass, or he broke into that window, jumped up high enough to break into the window of the school and kick that curse in the face. That was all episode, the first couple episodes that he did that. So you could tell he has some sort of talent. He has some sort of talent. That's why I say I'm moving him up to mainly gifted plus hard work. And that was before he ate the finger. Before he ate the finger. So, and then after he ate the finger and realized that we get all this stuff, So I'm gonna move him up one. Next up, we got Meliodas from the Seven Deadly Sins. 100%, I agree. No, he didn't have to put in no work. He's legitimately the demon. He was legitimately going to be the next Demon King. There's no. He is the absolute, at his absolute peak in his prime. He was the leader of the 10 Commandments. He was the most feared demon in the whole entire demon realm. He didn't have no work. He was an awesome main character. He didn't need no work. So yeah, he definitely stays there. He definitely stays there. Next up, we're looking at the mainly gifted plus hard work. Talking about Goku from Dragon Ball Z. Um, Mainly gifted plus hard work. I guess you can say that. I'm gonna go mainly hard work plus gifted, not gifted plus hard work. Mainly hard work plus gifted, and the reason why is because yes, he is a Saiyan. Of course, that's cool and stuff, but he still had to train and get to of working hard. I mean, literally, his fight against Vegeta. Vegeta is known as the Saiyan. At least he said no low class Saiyan, no matter how hard they train, would never pass an elite. He said, "Hey, even the low class Saiyan with a lot of training can still pass some of the elites of the elites." That's literally what their fight. That's literally the statements from their fight, showcasing that he's low class, but he can rival the elite class, and that's what he ended up doing. And throughout the whole series, that's mostly what he does. He ended up fighting characters that he has no business touching in a fight. If you go back to the original Dragon Ball, he goes against Master Roshi. Nowhere near Master Roshi's level at that point in time, but he still gave it his all and fought him. He fought the Demon King. He fought Demon King Piccolo. Once again, a character he should not be in the ring against, and yet he fought him and beat him. When he fought Tien when he was younger, him and Tien rival next to each other, but I think one can argue that Tien was a tad bit stronger than him, tad bit for a little bit. And then later on, the rematch against Piccolo. Once again, he shouldn't be going against another version of the Demon King, even though he's older. And they end up matching each other. So I'll say they was equal at that point in time. And then he fought his brother Raditz. Raditz was way out of his league when he fought against Vegeta, way out of his league. When he was out of his league, when he fought against Frieza, another character out of his league. When he fought 1v1 against Cell, he had to forfeit because Cell was out of his league. He couldn't. There was nothing that Goku's even said. He was nothing he can do, so he had to forfeit the fight. Whenever he fought against Majin Buu, he could have defeated Majin Buu. He could have defeated Fat Buu, and he could have defeated Kid Buu. He can beat both of them in Super Saiyan 3. He said it in Super Saiyan 3 against Fat Buu that he could win if he wanted to, but he didn't want to because he wanted to make sure the boys and them can do it while he's dead. When he go against Beerus, character he can't touch. When he fought against, I'm not going Golden Freeze. I don't care for that one. I'm not going to go with that one. When he go against Hit, another character he couldn't really bang with. When he went against Jiren, another character he can't bang with. When he go against Brawly, another character he just really can't bang. So he's like, his whole character is literally built on mainly working hard, but he's also gifted because of his Saiyan bloodline. You know what I'm saying? He's always gifted with his Saiyan bloodline. So it's just that. Next up, we got Ichigo. I haven't got too far into Bleach. I'm still way behind on Bleach, so I'm not going to comment on that one. Another character from JoJo Bizarre is next. Next up, we got Naruto, mainly gifted plus hard work. No, no, he had to mainly work hard and he was gifted. You guys have to remember. See, the thing is, the very ending of Naruto and stuff like that, all that crap that he's Naruto Jesus, whatever. That stuff happens way late, way too late. In the very beginning, when we met Naruto, he had no skill sets. He couldn't even control his own chakra. He had no skill sets. He couldn't control his chakra. He had a nine-tailed fox in his body that was ready to take over his body at any point in time as soon as he lost rage. As soon as he raged. That's not gifted. I mean, that's not gifted in hard work. He had to train himself to get past that. He had to steal the forbidden books to learn shadow clones. And then he had to learn how to make his shadow clones do more work than he's normally ever had to do. That's hard work. And then and that was throughout the first season. And in the first half of Naruto, he went against Rock Lee, who was clearly hard work, whooped his tail like he ain't nothing. Naruto, for majority of the series, from the first half, he was behind everybody besides Sakura. She sucked in Tenten, but he was behind a majority of his classmates when it comes to uh developing, right? He was very behind because at one point, as you could tell at the very beginning, after the Zabuza and Haku's fight, after that, after that they nerfed. Now, I don't know if y'all noticed that the author actually nerfed Naruto. Naruto could have went on to this next path of crazy stuff, but he actually got nerfed going into the tuning exams and stuff. He was actually nerfed a lot. He didn't get that. He didn't get that back until his fight against Sasuke. I want to say his fight against Sasuke. That's when he got it back, or the build up to the Sasuke fight from the whole on the top of the hospital. I want to say roof that he got that back, but yeah, he got nerfed real badly. It was crazy work that he got. He got nerfed. We'll talk about that. I'll make a. We'll talk about that. That's another show we're gonna be hitting on to after I get done playing with Dragon Ball Z stuff. We'll jump on some Naruto stuff for y'all. Oh yeah, a lot of these shows on here. Oh yeah, we're gonna jump into them. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna jump into them heavily. Uh, Deku mainly gifted in hard work. All hard work. All hard work. Mm-mm. He had no quirk. This the show's about heroes and villains with quirks that where they can be good guys or villains. He had none of it. He was useless. He couldn't have it. He didn't have anything. His hero said he can have a quirk, but you have to work. You have to train your body and work hard. And then after getting all that power, after getting the access to it, he had to continue to train his body to even harness the power completely. He's still right now in season 7. He still can't control 100% of his quirk that he got. But I know a lot of people gonna say he was gifted because of the other quirks manifesting in his body. That's not that's not mainly gifted though. That's only hard work because even the new stuff that he's getting, he still have to train how to use them. It's not like he can just use them when I mean he couldn't just get them whenever and then use them like whatever. He actually had to train to learn how to use them. And the people in his body was telling him, "Hey, this is how my quirk works. So you don't have to figure it out, my boy." So he still have to work hard. He still got the hard work. He's not gifted at all. No, he has to write down everybody. He wrote down all the cool superheroes and stuff's information because he thought they were cool and be useful. However, he don't apply that to himself at times. So no, definitely not. Next up, we got Asta from Black Clover. I'm 28 episodes in on Black Clover at this moment of time, and I will have to say, hold up, hold up, child. Come on. Ooh. Uh, hard work. I don't know what they're talking about. Gifted plus hard work. No, hard work. It's a show about magic and grimoires and stuff. He has no magical powers. All his upper body strength and stuff. That's from him working hard. That's it. Like I said, I'm only 28 episodes into it. It's like 150 something episodes. I want to say. So of course, my opinion could change later on in the future when I keep watching it, which I'm definitely going to keep watching it along with the rest of the crap I'm watching. Hard work, hard work. It's gifted in hard work. Please. Boruto, from what I can tell, it's mainly gifted in hard work, but mainly gifted. His dad was Naruto. Come on now, what we doing here? And then he had a lot of trainers and stuff, so he's getting and he's doing from last time I watched, he was doing a bunch of stuff that it just came easy for him. Quite honestly, it just came easy for him. That's it. But he's gifted, definitely gifted. The last person I have not watched, so I'm not gonna comment on that one. It's probably in your room. I don't know. No. Okay, I don't know. I was on the car. Did you not grab it? Yeah. Then what'd you do with it? I lost it. Okay, well I'll have to look for it in a minute. You have to wait. Next up, we got the mainly hard work plus gifted. So they work harder than and then they was gifted. We moved some people up to that list and stuff like that. This is funny. We got Gone. I haven't finished one. I have not finished Hunter X Hunter, but yeah, he's what's they said, once in a lifetime prodigy of the Hunter X Hunter world. So yeah, I can see that. Yeah, definitely. The next guy, I don't know what anime he's come from, so I'm gonna skip him. Next up, we got Senku. They said mainly hard work plus gifted. Senku is just just a genius. I don't. He's just a genius, and I don't know where you put a genius at, quite honestly. He's just a genius. He's a man of science and he's rebuilding a stone world using science. Where do you put that at? They say mainly hard work plus gifted, but it was like he was already a beyond a normal genius level before everything got turned to stone. So after everything turns to stone, now we're using his intelligence, his crazy intelligence, the arguably the smartest anime character that I've personally seen so far. And I don't know if you called out mainly hard work plus gifted or mainly gifted and hard work. I don't know. His dad, from what we saw, his dad seemed like just a normal dude. He's just a normal guy, maybe a little bit intelligence into the science world, maybe. Nothing about his mom so far that we've seen. We're only on season 2, by the way. I don't know it's the third season. We haven't seen anything about his mom, so I'm assuming she passed away when he was little. At some point, sometime that he don't remember her. Maybe I don't know. They never said anything about her, but maybe it's from her that his intelligence came from. His high level intelligence come from. I'm not 100. So we have to. We'll have to keep watching. So I guess we can keep him there, but I don't know about that one. Yugi definitely mainly gifted plus hard work. I'm gonna have to drop him. We're talking about just Yugi. We're not talking about the Pharaoh. Yugi became known as like Yugi in the very beginning. No, not even. I mean, in the very beginning, he was already a fantastic knowledge of the Duel Monsters game. There's not a lot of cards that he's seen that he hasn't seen and stuff like that. But most of his duels, the Pharaoh duel. So Yugi got to sit back and like watch everything happen. He get to watch everything happen. So in my personal opinion, I'm going mainly gifted because his grandpa was literally a god tier duelist. I mean, if you don't believe me, outside of having all 5 pieces of Exodia deck, fast forward to what tournament is that? Go all the way to the Kaiba's tournament in the anime, the last tournament he has, I think like season 5 tournament or so. Go there where Kaiba's hosting this tournament where people around the world come and duel, and his duel against Joey, because Grandpa wanted to summon this forbidden ancient dragon that he's never summoned before. He was able to summon that dragon in that duel. Grandpa was a genius of a duelist. So this only makes sense here that Yugi is mainly gifted because of his grandpa knowing the game of Yu-Gi-Oh through his grandpa. The hard work comes in because he has to create his own strategies. And we've seen that a couple times when he duel. Um, in the Shadow Realm against Pegasus, when he dueled against Pegasus and he flipped back and forth with Anthem. When he flipped back and forth with Anthem, he put certain cards face down and he's dealing certain strategies that even Anthem didn't even know about. That was an example when he dueled against Ben and Keith after Merrick had taken over his mind. And that little short duel they did there, that was another one to where he showed his skill sets. You fast forward to his, of course, the final duel against Anthem himself, knowing him like the back of his hand. That showcased Yugi's once again gifted hard work skill sets, and then of course the dark side of the dimensions when he was able to showcase his dueling skills in general. So yeah, oh yeah. Yugi's mainly gifted. Plus he had hard work, mainly gifted. Soul from Soul Eater, I don't remember. It's been way too long. Way too long. Way too long. I don't remember exactly what would make him gifted. I know the hard work because he had to team up with Homegirl and he had to be the one of the best. So I know that, but I don't it's been way too long since I watched Soul Eater, so I'm not gonna comment too much on him. Santama mainly hard work plus gifted. No. No, I'm not too sure where I'm gonna put Santana at because he said he got strong by what 100 jumping jacks, 100 sit-ups, something crazy like that, like a normal routine, and that's why he became super strong. Clearly, that's not the case. Clearly, that's nowhere near the case. So there's something else going on there. Maybe he was gifted the power of OP. I don't know exactly how far the manga has gotten. I know him and Goro had a fight, and he went toe to toe with Goro, and Goro was became a cosmic threat level, and he was able to go toe to toe with him like it wasn't nothing. So there's something else. I don't know exactly what it is. It could be in the same realm of Meliodas, where he's just OP just to be OP. And I know a lot of people say he's still a gag character, but I think that show does more than just gag character, in my personal opinion. There's something with him we just haven't figured out just yet what it is. Maybe he was just born being a god, and maybe that's the thing. Maybe Santama was born as a god, and he has no memories of his past. So now that's why he get the one shot everybody. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe that's the thing. Maybe. And now we look at the only hard work tier, which is crazy that they think this is only hard work. We got Luffy. I can't comment on Luffy. I'm not watching One Piece. I'm not reading One Piece. I watched the beginning, the very beginning, like 20 chapters in. I want to say I got the 20 chapters in. Yeah, it's hard work. It's hard work. At the same time, I heard about the rumors about his father, about his brother. Sound like a family thing of being pirates. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He did get a devil fruit that allowed him to be a rebel man. So, that's kind of a destiny type deal that they gave him that. And of course, throughout the series, 1,000+ episodes, of course, he's going to continue working hard and stuff like that. But there's potentially that he mainly worked hard and he was gifted. Let's be honest here. Let's be honest. I think the next character is from Blue Lock. I can't say nothing about that. Sonic the Hedgehog somehow found himself in here. I don't know the origin story of Sonic. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You'd think I would, but I don't. I don't. The next guy is, I think his name is Ippo, Ippo, I want to say, from his anime, which is basically about boxing. And from what my homeboy told me about the whole show and anime itself, is that he basically it's like ever round that he's getting better and better and better. So basically hard work, and he just had to get good at it. So I can't say it's plus gifted because I don't know the story of it. I don't know if his father used to be it or his mother maybe or whoever used to do it and he's just following their line, or he started out at literally at never boxing ever in his life and then he started boxing and started getting good at it. I don't know. Next up, the next three we can go ahead. I'm just gonna stop there because that's Full Metal Alchemist. I didn't finish that or watched all of it. That one is Vanland Saga. I want to say Saga. I want to say haven't watched that, and that one is the volleyball anime. Starts with H. Something like that. But yeah, I think I went through this list pretty solidly as best as I can. It's kind of weird. Let me see. I haven't seen. Let me see. One, two, three, four. What's the same one? Five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. And technically 11. So technically, I only haven't seen 11 of these anime. I have not seen 11 of these anime shows. I've seen Pokemon, Demon Slayer, Jujutsu Kaisen. I'm currently watching Demon Slayer. I've seen a good handful of Boruto. I'm watching Black Clover. I'm watching My Hero. I've seen Naruto. I'm still watching Bleach. I've seen all of Dragon Ball. I've seen majority of Hunter x Hunter. I'm watching Dr. Stone. I've seen all of Yu-Gi-Oh! I've seen Soul Eater, been a while. I've seen One Punch. So So that's 15. So yeah, that's 15, and then a little bit of One Piece. So that yeah, 15 animes. That's not bad. Seeing 15 of them, haven't watched 11 of them. That's not bad. That's a good ratio right there. But hey, that's just me and my personal opinion. Where would y'all put these characters at and these rankings? Y'all let me know down in the comment sections. Y'all hit the like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next podcast or video.